What up, YouTube? It's the young gunner, DJ G-Wiz. We back again. I know it looks like I shot the video all in one day. I'm like wearing black every day. It's just how it's been. That's just how I've been feeling. Um, let's just get into it. Really, I'm about to get ready, head out, hit the gym. You guys know how I do. I always encourage you guys to do the same thing or just do something different. That's what I want to talk to you guys about today. A lot of times in life, we don't know what we're doing, we don't know where we're going, but we just know where we want to finish and where we want to be at. Obviously, we want the lifestyle, the money, everything that comes with it. But a lot of times we don't know what path to take. And with so much information and so much technology in our face 24/7, it makes it very, very difficult because we get overloaded with too much information. And when you have too much information, you get caught up in the analysis part of it, just thinking about how I can plan for this and how I can do this and what this person said and what their path of success was. And to be perfectly honest with you guys, you just got to take extreme action. Pain, stress, frustration, poverty, all those things are extreme motivators. And I'll tell you, if you haven't felt any of those things that I just named, or it hasn't hit you bad enough, heartbreak as well, put that one in there. Then it's going to be difficult for you to change. You're not going to see the value in changing. You're not going to feel it. You know what I mean? You're just going to be comfortable in your ways, and it's nothing wrong with that. But in order to grow, it takes a level of frustration, you know, in my opinion. It almost like you got to come into it with like a chip on your shoulder. So again, guys, like I don't have much to say today, but I just want to remind you that every single day is one small piece of your journey in life. Every single day matters. You may not think it does, but consecutive days doing the right thing puts you in positions to win. A lot of times we'll just get lost in the sauce, and we'll be watching Netflix, we'll be eating fast food, staying up late, scrolling social media, drinking, partying. And it's very, very easy to get caught up in a lifestyle that is surrounded by everyone else except for us. Now, let me remind you guys, you are the most important person in your life. You know, you guys got to act like it. We got to start being more selfish and more disciplined with our time. We're not going to live forever. Time ain't forever for us. But again, we got to take extreme action because remember, we said we wanted to do this. We said we wanted to be music producers and entrepreneurs and, entertainers or rappers or whatever, or athletes. So we got to stand by those commitments, and we can't go back on our non-negotiables. Just like I'm headed to the gym, I go to the gym almost every day. It's a non-negotiable. I don't care. Even if I'm sick, I'll do something here, or I'll walk around the block. I'm going to do something to get that exercise in because I know what that does for my mindset. if you constantly push yourself to do more, you kind of have a chip on your shoulder. You kind of start looking for the smoke. You start looking for trouble because you're so used to uh, going against, difficult things. So it just becomes you. You wake up and you're just ready to get at it. It brings out that competitive spirit. I don't know if that's just in our DNA, but it was almost like for a while, for years and years and years, it was buried inside of me. Not to say I wasn't competitive, but not like this. I'm super competitive now. And if you're not competitive as a young man or middle-aged man or older, mature man, then something's wrong. Something's wrong. We got to stay hungry. We got to stay disciplined because we got to be the strength and the protection, the provision for our families. Not to say, we all have to have these large families, but we need to be the leaders of our community. We need to show the people around us what real leadership looks like. And again, we don't live in fear. We accept things for the way that they are, and we go through them. We don't run around. We address it. It might be uncomfortable, but there is a lesson in that, and we're just gonna keep going, until we can't go no more. Side note, I've been thinking about this. I would love to do a one-on-one with an up-and-coming music producer. I would love to mentor a younger music producer, maybe like 2-3 weeks, maybe a month. Maybe we can meet via Zoom, exchange numbers, and I help coach you, maybe answer some of your questions about the music production journey. And if there's anything that I can do to make that journey easier, you can reach out to me. Maybe I'll do a one-on-one. Maybe I'll offer a one-on-one for a month for free. You guys let me know if that's something that you would be interested in. I'll work with up and coming producers, young producers, even your advanced level producers. Like I said, we can collab on some things, but I would love to start doing one-on-ones, doing kind of mentorship. I know I got some things in person that I'm working on to do for the community, because the community I live in, they would greatly appreciate something like that, because there is nothing like that out here. And my goal is to obviously get what I need to get out of it, but passing the torch, because when I was 13, 14, 15 years old, there weren't many people that were looking out for me in the music thing. It was all just kind of a joke to a lot of adults. So to have an adult who's accomplished some things in the music business, coaching you or working with you or helping you get better, I would have ate that up. I would have gave anything for that. So think about it. If that's you, hit me on IG, hit me up on here, leave a comment, and let's rap. Let's see what we can come up with. If I don't hear anything over the next couple videos, I'll keep doing it. But again, my job is to help you guys grow production wise, and also grow as a human being. But that's it for today, guys. Just remember, take extreme action. I know it gets hard out there. I know life isn't easy. I know, you got everything on your shoulders right now, but keep going. When in doubt, just keep doing something. You know what I mean? Don't stand still. Um, keep everything in motion. So much love, guys. About to hit this gym. Like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys tomorrow or maybe the next day. We'll see. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe the following day. You guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Much love.